Yeah.
Who do you have the most problems with? Hoes or normal women?
Normal women.
Yep, normal.
Because hoes, you know what to expect.
And hoes understand how the world works.
And that's why I
So
feel
you never
like,
been into arguments with like a hoe? Or,
Bro, man,
Nah,
hoes
man,
get
hoes
along
don't argue
great,
like
bro.
that.
Bro,
Yeah.
we be having...
And I
bro,
don't
we
mean just
have
like
no
casual
problem.
sex. I mean like, have you dated a hoe? Or?
For sure.
And it's like the best
Amazing.
relationships you ever had.
My best
with hoes?
relationship was with a hoe
Because they
nigga.
see it like how
Yes.
they see sex like men see sex.
He cheated, but it was
Yeah.
a great
Yeah,
relationship.
bro, they understand how
Or not
this
like
shit
other
work,
men,
bro.
but, you
They
know.
understand how this shit work. And
So-
we don't cap to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So hoes is a...
Well, I won't date a current hoe. I won't date her. I deal with her, but I would definitely date and marry a past hoe existing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
past-
yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
Like if
for
it's been
sure.
about 10 years since you've been
yeah,
hoeing,
like, you been hoeing
reformed
for a
hoe.
minute.
you was a hoe in high school, cool.
You know what I'm saying? You was a
or if
hoe.
you was a hoe in another state?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
we
if
don't
it's
live
a
in
high
that
school in a different
Yeah,
county,
yeah.
We don't live... I don't know them niggas. Who
If
gives a
it's in a
fuck?
different zip code, it don't
But
count.
if you like currently hoeing, I ain't gonna wife
I can't wife you in the city you was hoeing in.
I'm about to say you need to be in different zip
Can't
codes.
do that.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
move.
yeah, you need to
You
change
was
it.
a
Now,
hoe in
is it a
Greek.
mentality?
Like we can link, but we gotta move like in the
No,
next year or two.
The problem is we gonna run into
Let's
these
get
niggas
together.
when we
We're
at-
gonna be not exclusive in the
We
house
just-
relationship 2 years.
Yeah.
After that, we're gonna find a house in like Virginia.
We're moving. We're gonna move for
yeah.
better opportunities.
Well, again,
For sure.
what if
gotta go to
she was
Charlotte.
what if she was a hoe like somewhere like black and prestigious like A&T? What if she was like an A&T hoe?
That's fine because
Man, they come from all places.
They do.
You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
That's
But
like
you
like
know
a
what it
melting
is, though?
pot of
You know what it
hoes.
is, though?
Man.
As long as you move, but that doesn't help because they can be anywhere across
That's what
the
I'm saying.
country.
Man. You never know. Yeah,
But as
A&T
long,
folks
but
like-
this is the thing. Her
Go to two
wholeness,
different states.
her wholeness is condensed to her wholeness is condensed down into a 4-year period or
Okay,
a 2-year
true.
period
This is true,
with
okay.
these 2 years of men.
Yeah.
So it's still a smaller amount. If it's 100% of men, only 20% of them went to A&T.
It's just like class of
Only these
2013
20% of
know
men know. Yeah.
Right.
Class, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
2013.
Exactly.
That's 2012.
Class of 2013 know what's cracking with this shit. They know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as we don't run into a bunch of them niggas. Like if we meet your coworker or if I meet a nigga and I'm at a new job, he's like, y'all went to A&T 2013. I'll be like,
Oh,
I'm never bringing my bitch around.
yeah. You're
him.
like, this should be a short
Because
conversation.
he might give her the look that confirms how much of a hoe she was. He might just be like, oh shit. How you been? I'm gonna be like, oh man, they was running trains on this thing.
Or if he hugged
that go your mind.
or if he hit.
sex.
No, if he hit in the past and
Yes.
he's seen her and then they do that hug
Oh, man.
and they do one of these.
I'm not gonna put my girl in that situation. I'm never gonna. I'm just gonna consciously keep them separate. Because I ain't doing that.
Hey, it's funny how niggas' brains work, bro. Cause like when I think of like the girl I'm with, if she's been fucking with somebody else, I don't ever think of just regular sex. I'm like, I know she was doing some dumb.
It's always extreme. It's always extreme. Our girl, like
she doing some
once you
wild
fall
shit.
for a girl, she never had regular relationship sex anymore.
No.
She was always getting slutted out. Always. I don't know why. I don't know why dudes do that. But it's always a train. It's always a gangbang.
Always.
It's
Never good.
always bad.
In my head, like if I fuck with her heavy like that, in my head, I know she was getting some crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
Like,
So then what kind of woman do you date to not have that type of... Because regular
No, I
women,
just-
they stress you out. Hoes, their past might stress you out. So then what kind of
they
woman
don't
do you
stress you
even
out.
stress
marry?
me out. They don't
Yeah,
stress me
yeah.
out. They don't stress me
Well,
out. It's
it's
funny.
one I want to deal with and one I don't
So
want to deal
hoes
with.
are wife material.
I think
Better than, you know...
I
like-
think promiscuity. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
promiscuity.
Like if they were promiscuous
At
in
some
the past.
point in their life, I think
I'm completely
I think-
okay with that, though.
I'm okay with that. I feel like that kind of exploration is sometimes important, just to explore whether or not you want to be like that or you like this, or to understand that sex isn't the end all be all because you've had it enough.
Yeah.
And you know that you need to have good sex in your relationship. I mean, like I'm a person who like that. You know.
Yeah, but okay, so then what's wrong with normal women?
Well.
What do you mean?
Okay,
like
well,
vanilla?
well,
Like,
Normal,
let's-
yeah,
normal is
vanilla,
such a-
like
it's
they're
like-
not promiscuous.
Well, yeah, and let me go back. A girl who was a hoe, her sexual past doesn't bother me,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty much just saying, my sexual past could definitely bother her. I'm not about to put her in a situation where we keep running into bitches that I was slaying,
Oh,
and
okay,
I'm not gonna
okay,
put
yeah.
her in a position where we might keep running into niggas she's slaying,
Yeah.
that she's slayed in the poor.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing. You could have been a whore, and I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as we don't live in that state and city that you are a whore in,
Yeah.
and we got to go to Food Line.
I can't
and-
even go to the Bison no more.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't got time for this shit.
Every time I go in there, I get
You
cussed
ruin
out.
spots because I keep catching niggas looking, and I don't
God.
know if they're looking at you from your past or
Exactly.
just because they know you. You
Now,
know what I'm
like,
Shane,
saying?
yo.
now, Shane, just to piggyback off that, I agree with what he's saying, but what I'm saying is is I'm not necessarily going into it looking for someone who has a crazy experience in the past like that.
Oh shit.
The fuck?
That's a crazy way to fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that, but if it so happens to come to my attention or she tells me that, she had a past, it's not going to bother me. And then, if anything,
right.
it may also like seep into my mind as, okay, this is why you're so chill.
Yeah,
This is why you're so cool.
That's always why they're
So it's like
that
if they
explains a
had
lot.
Yeah, that explains. Okay.
So it's like if they had a hoe phase.
Yeah.
So when do you know when it's a phase and when it's a lifestyle?
After conversation.
Yeah,
So
after
Yeah,
conversation.
you gotta.
during conversation,
Yeah, something.
you know whether she's just a sexually hyperactive person, and that's just because she's sexually hyperactive. She just enjoys having sex. Or you can tell for sure if her sexual hyperness has stemmed from some past drama. Because you're going to get cool with her, bro. You're going to get cool with her. You're going to have real conversations with her.
Yeah.
You're going to have...
Because sexual trauma, you do get hypersexuality.
Yeah,
from
you do
sexual
get.
trauma.
Sometimes you do get hypersexuality out of trauma,
Yeah.
and sometimes you just get it just because that's how you're wired. You know what I'm saying? So in conversations with her, y'all are chilling, having sex. Y'all go out to eat. Y'all just laying in bed. Y'all chopping it up. Y'all text here and there. She's gonna tell you about her past. You're gonna tell you about her past, and you just gonna listen and be like,
You're going to have to have
it's gonna
discernment.
come up because
You're gonna have
she's
to have discernment.
and it's gonna come up because she feels comfortable with you because you're the first person that's never judged her for what she might be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Is it when you have a hoe phase? Is it easy to cut it off? Because the way I look at it is kind of like smoking. It's
for
like
sure,
how
bro,
easy it
most
is.
of the
I
time,
think so.
most
Is
of
it
the time,
to-
You just got to
cut
keep
it off.
yourself for like...
and this is the thing,
like
though.
habitual. Like when you
This
when you
is-
have a habit, it's
Yeah.
hard to break a habit. So that's what I'm saying. It's
some
easy
people's
to-
habits, when I notice, if I can notice that it's formed off of some sort of trauma, those are the ones I try to stay away from. But a lot of the times, I know, like, when
Girls
you
just like to fuck.
when you run into a girl that's a hoe, bro, you know why she's a hoe. Sometimes she just really wants to do it. Sometimes she really wants a man, and she thinks having sex with them is going to give her that man.
Right, and she's
you know what I
dating-
mean?
I've met one.
And it's
that
going to
way,
get her
yeah.
that man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's a way
like.
of-
It's on you to either do you actually like her to take her seriously, treat her correctly
Treat her
because
correctly,
she's
yeah.
plans on treating you correctly from the
Correct.
beginning, or if you know I ain't gonna do nothing but add to the body count that she has because I don't want to take her seriously, even though she's a hoe and it's probably fire. I'm not gonna fuck with her because I know I don't want no relationship, and she's willing to give me that now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes you don't fuck hoes because you realize why they're doing it.
Why
you know?
they're-
Yeah, but
Right.
that all just plays right back into the simple thought of, when it's a match, it's a match. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you can be a hoe in your past or whatever, but if it's a match, she'll quickly cut off
Sometimes
the
it's
wholeness.
just
Define hoe.
A hoe is just a chick who I feel like a hoe
Just
is
a chick?
Yeah, I mean, a hoe can be anybody.
Hey, be-
Yeah.
yeah,
A hoe
be
is
man, too.
a hoe is a person
Niggas
who,
hoe too, you know what I'm saying?
I think a hoe is a person mainly who has no sexual qualms about sleeping with people outside of a primary, having casual sex.
That's my
having casual sex. I don't know.
Like sex
What?
is
No,
a
not-
handshake.
And I don't know if you could put a regular number on it because everybody's hoe phase is different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some people being a hoe because they had sex with 4 people this year. To them, they feel like a hoe. But other people being a hoe might be, I fucked 20 people this year or 20 people in the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's hoe phase is different. It's just whatever is unnatural to
phase.
their...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Phase is
yeah.
a short period of time.
Yeah.
Well, it don't have to be
Yeah,
that
it's-
short though. Like short can still consist of a couple years.
Oh, no.
A few
I mean, that's what I
years.
mean.
But for
What I
sure.
mean,
Yeah.
it's a moment
definitely
in
a
time
time
Yeah.
period. It's
Yeah.
a
that
ti-
you get past.
Typically,
Right.
typically.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
mentally...
But that's what a phase is.
Okay,
It's
I
a
think
phase is
what a hoe is.
Yeah.
A hoe is somebody who sexual prowess or sexual
Prowess.
Conquest or something.
Conquest or prowess is condensed in a certain amount of time period, whether that
Right.
be 3 months, 3 weeks to 3 years.
So
Because you'll hear
there's a
people
difference-
say,
It's a
"I was a
frequency
hoe."
thing. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
frequency thing. For
I
sure.
was a hoe. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like...
They're viewing sex completely different in this time period of their life.
Yeah, but then
I-
some people. Oh no. Yeah,
I
go.
personally feel like a hoe is a person that sells pussy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That,
You
that's
mean like,
another
okay,
thing.
Or-
like a prostitute, like a hooker.
That's a
If
whore.
you got like flip, if you got like
That's not a hoe.
flip,
That's a whore.
No, but
No,
technically,
no. But-
technically, a hoe is a woman who is getting her money, her pussy,
Not even
in
necessarily
exchange
money,
of money
or something.
or
Or
something that
something.
she values.
Something that-
because
yeah, that's
hoe
true.
is short for hooker,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
a hooker is
whore,
a
yeah.
transaction.
Yeah, but see, but
Well, we were just using
hoes-
it in like what the terminology, even though that's what it means, we use it differently.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
workers are smarter than hoes because sex workers are actually getting paid for it.
right?
You know, whereas hoes are just giving it out.
It's their
Exactly
work, but
that, and then I feel like if you
Modern
bitch, if
day.
you getting like flipped often or like more than like, okay, you might have got drunk that time at that high school party
had that wild
and
ass
had that wild ass thing happen. Okay, at that kickback. Okay, cool. But
you
bitch, if I
always
know
seem
about
to- you
multiple
always have something
occasions,
happening,
or like, bitch, if you just like to like
Or if you're
just you
seeking
just
them-
want a train ran on you, like I
Yeah.
feel like that's some whole shit.
Yeah, if you're
You
seeking
know what I'm saying?
that kind of
Now,
because
if
she's getting
you
nothing,
just so
like,
happen to
yeah.
have 50 fucking bodies in a year, you just like to fuck.
Right.
Because how many times
Yeah.
did you? Because most of the time
That's
they only
true.
fuck them niggas one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know in my whole
Wholeness
phase,
is a mind state,
yeah,
too,
like in my
Yeah,
in my
it's a-
whole phase in high school,
it's a
everybody I
low
fucked in
guilt.
high school, I fucked one time, except for like 2 niggas.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
But that's
I just
I
want to
was
see what it
asking
was
you.
like, and then
Right.
we never fucked
Right,
again.
right,
But
right.
because like
But
the,
you'd be
the whole
considered a
shit
hoe for
started
that.
coming out with the niggas I
Yeah,
wouldn't fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she a fucking hoe. Why? Because you ain't getting none.
Right.
But see, but
essentially, yeah.
that's kind of like
If I'm a hoe, I'm fucking you. I'm fucking everybody.
But see,
Right.
that's
That's
how
true.
hoes use more. Typically, hoes use in that sense more, where it's like you just fuck a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
because there's the same woman might have the same exact sex drive, but she just does it with like one nigga.
Exactly.
And then she
For
moves on to the
sure.
next nigga, and
Right.
she fucks that nigga just as much.
exactly.
As you would fuck, whoever you might have fucked 20 niggas, but she might have fucked 5. But the amount is exact same. Like, and the
Exactly.
drive is the exact
Exactly.
same.
I think
Yeah.
there's two
Yeah.
parts to it.
Yeah.
It's like it's an emotional detachment from sex. One, like
For
in a
sure.
way.
Okay,
for
boom.
sure.
And then
Boom.
the second one
Boom.
is the quantity of bodies. It's
Yeah,
two. Like,
in a-
it's like
in a-
the
in a
frequency
time
and quantity.
period.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
frequency and the quantity.
Frequency,
of bodies.
quantity,
Do y'all
and
ask?
attachment.
Because men
Emotionally
can be
attached.
hoes too. Like men can be
Yeah.
hoes too. Like
Oh,
yeah,
facts.
like
Men
body
are
can be
hoes,
hoe
too.
phases, and it's like
no.
yeah, if
Lame
you're
niggas
just
do
if you're
that.
at the point where you're just catching body, but you're sport fucking. Like yeah, like you said, you're just
you start viewing it. You view it differently.
Yeah,
Right.
wait, what just happened? What you said? Lame niggas do? What was that?
Oh, I
She said,
said if y'all
if we ask how
body
many
count.
bodies, I was
Oh,
like,
no,
no,
no.
I don't ask body.
Don't
count.
ask something you
Ignorance
wanna
is
know.
bliss.
Why do I want to know that?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Like, what the fuck? That shit is
Why am I
crazy.
going to ruin my own day?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
I mean, it
I
would
was
have
having
ruined
a
my
good
day,
day
but I
before
don't
I
want to
found
know.
out.
When niggas ask me, like, because I haven't had nobody ask me
I
in
feel
like
like niggas that do
years.
that don't
but
get
like
pussy.
within like the last like maybe
ask
6
body
years or
count.
so, I've had somebody ask, and you know what my response is? Oh,
Yep. But I feel like
that's it.
I feel like dudes who
Oh. Do what you
Yo.
want with the information.
this
That's
is the thing,
funny.
a real woman or a real bitch, man, she gonna carry herself like she's only had a couple. She gonna carry herself like she's had less than 5 and they were all boyfriends,
Right.
or less than 10 like they were all boyfriends. She could have been a whore.
Yeah.
But are you carrying yourself like you've had less than 10?
Yeah.
That's all
Right.
I care about.
Yeah.
If you carry yourself like you had less than 10, you got a clean STD report, I'm with it. I don't give
Solid.
a fuck what I don't care what you've done.
you
I
need to
literally
have
don't.
less than 10 body energy.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, but
true.
that's because you
At
realize
least less 10 in like the last like I definitely don't think I've slept with 10 people in like the last couple of years. Like, you don't have to speak on that, TJ. But
He said, you can stop there.
well, bitch, I have, motherfucker.
I don't know what I've done.
But
But
at least, like for me, like what have you done in like the last 2 years, 3 years? Like what's been going on? Like more recent. Like I really don't care. Like as long as your
yeah.
dick clean.
it's not a yeah.
Like-
yeah,
Wait, what do
yeah.
you mean? Like mindset of how?
Like now, if you
you
just
are?
like,
Mhm.
if you're just like literally you going out to the bar every
going
like
out.
Friday,
If you-
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
And
and
you're-
you trying to fuck a different bitch every
doing too
night.
much.
You're
You're
doing too much.
And
That's
that's
too
some
much.
that's sports
But
shit
like,
I'm
okay,
talking
like
about,
yeah, you
Yeah,
you
that's
know
the
fucked a
sports
few
shit.
people.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
young
saying?
man's game.
You know what I'm saying? You
It
done
is.
fucked a few people from here and there. Like, okay, who you been fucking in like the last few months or so?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
I need to worry about some niggas? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
got a
like,
you got a crazy nigga out of the last 3 lingering around still.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Who's the last bitch you was fucking that's here right now?
Yeah, yeah.
You know
Who
what I'm
the,
saying?
who might I need
Do
to
I
worry
know
about?
her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do
Like,
you
how's
have
the
any kind of
situation about to go?
relationship with these people that
Exactly.
ever?
Was y'all just fucking? Did y'all just fuck
Right.
like 1 or 2 times?
Is it
Like,
I
transactional?
know a legendary hoe that I went to school with. I know a legendary hoe that I went to school with, and
Legendary.
she's married now to a nigga I've never seen in my life. Not from he's out of town.
I was
nigga.
about to say, I bet
and that's
you ain't from
exactly
here.
what she was supposed to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
She did it the correct way. She had her whole. She went crazy and got a nigga who don't know nobody in the city.
Yeah.
Perfect. Happily ever after.
Yeah.
Happily ever after.
So on
No
the
drama.
on the dubs, because I know we're talking mostly about women, but remember we said that guys can be hoes
Yes,
too.
yes.
And then
For
on
sure.
the dubs episode, you said that you were a hoe.
yeah.
So do you think there's going to be a point where you're just going to be like, well, this is your hoe phase? So there's going to
No,
be a
he's
point
just a
where
hoe.
you're
That's
just
just
like,
that's his character.
but I just
he just-
asked
he just
earlier,
like-
how do you know?
he's just a hoe.
But I just
He's
asked,
never growing out of that.
but I just asked earlier, how do you know when it's a phase and when it's a lifestyle?
For
I
AJ,
don't know.
it's a lifestyle.
Like,
He
when do you
knows.
know?
Well,
yeah, so I think when it all right, first of all, dudes ain't getting pussy like that. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. These niggas
These
is not
niggas do not get bitches.
These niggas
Yeah.
are not getting bitches. So if I tell somebody that I fucked 5 girls in the last 5 months, that is astronomical numbers to a lot of men.
Yeah.
And,
Because
and women might.
and
that's
women
what I do, yeah.
because you had sex with one person a month in the last 5 months. That might
I
be
know.
that is crazy.
Yeah, I think
because-
men and women would be like, whoa.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, bro, I think there's things that I've done that could consider me definitely a hoe. But
life?
I think,
For life?
by certain people, if I'm talking about other people's judgment
what you're
standards,
No, I'm asking you.
I met real hoes, bruh. I say I have moments. I have moments. I have
Like you're in this phase.
I have
yeah.
swings.
Yeah.
I have swings. As high as low, as high as low.
Yeah.
But because the threshold and the caliber is set so low for niggas to get pussy, I'm never gonna change somebody's mind.
It is hard.
On what they think whether they think I'm a hoe or not.
But it's also
I'm a
not.
hoe.
It's not
But
easy
what
for
about
niggas
girls?
to get pussy
Can you change
either.
their mind?
Can I change a girl's mind?
Yeah, because they're thinking the same thing as
Coercion?
those guys.
We don't want that.
Yeah, and this is the thing. No girl will want you if they didn't think all the other girls wanted
Want
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no girl
That's
want
the thing.
Yeah.
I
They
know
don't-
No one wants.
like,
I mean, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
literally not losing
The
by.
statistics are
I'm
all
literally
fucked
not
up, though.
losing by being judged as a hoe. I'm not losing as a man.
I mean, well, the reality is, like you said, most dudes are not fucking, bro.
most
They
dudes
don't-
are
and
getting
especially in
They're
this
not getting
generation.
pussy. It's hard.
Most dudes are not in relationships. Most dudes are not fucking,
That's
bro.
tough.
It's just
Yeah.
like
That shit
Because
is
you
not
gotta think,
easy
a
to
lot of
do.
niggas don't have game, and they can
Yeah.
only the bitches that they are fucking, or they only fucking because the bitches wanting to fuck them.
Yeah. It's a handful
literally.
of dudes
Literally.
knocking them all
I have
down.
to
Yeah.
make myself seem better than the other
The
men.
other guys.
The way I look better amongst men, if only men were talking, is my money, my financial status, my economic status, who people view me as. Like they view me like that. If other men view me like that nigga, now I'm popping the niggas. But for women, they respect and they like that men view you as a certain position. But if all the bitches want to fuck you too, they like, oh, I definitely need to figure out what's going on because they all want them for something.
Right.
So the women that I've spoken to and that I'm friends with and stuff like that say they don't like sexually promiscuous men, is just something just wrong with them?
No.
They're lying.
Preference.
They're lying to themselves.
No,
I wouldn't
Those
say
are what
that.
we call
I wouldn't
pick-me.
say that.
They're lying to themselves, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they're lying to themselves. Because most women want a guy that's confident enough
Yes.
to at least come up.
One
and
of them is
introduce-
married. and
One of
she's
them want a
like-
guy that's confident enough to go up to them, introduce themselves, and ask them what their name is. Because they looked at each other, they found each other attractive. And typically, women aren't the one that's coming up like, "Hey, my name is Susan," or "My name is whatever." You normally want the guy that you just found attractive to come up and introduce themselves. You have to be a confident guy in order to do that. So just because you're confident enough to open it up for yourself, you're gonna be viewed as a hoe.
I don't know. About
Maybe
that.
not viewed as a hoe, but you're gonna get more opportunities than somebody who
Oh, you'll
won't.
get more
yeah.
You're gonna get a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
more
Absolutely.
opportunities who
Yeah,
won't open it
absolutely.
up.
Absolutely.
Because you have opportunities, you're looked at as a hoe. Opportunities make you look like a hoe too.
Yeah. So do
I
you
could fuck all these
yeah.
girls and never fuck them, but
Yeah.
because 10 girls, you've heard 10 girls want to fuck me, I'm a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just literally, that was something that was put on me a lot. Like I don't even hold around like that. Like in my earlier days, I used to have way more sex. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I'm real timid with the shit.
I ain't got to do nothing to you, bro. Just
But
because
like,
they like you.
just because women like me, women will like classify me a hoe real quick.
Real? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
I know what
You
you're
must
saying.
you must
You're
have all the
perceived as a
hoes.
You must have all the hoes.
Just because you know how other girls speak about
Yep.
them.
Right. Doesn't mean you pursue all those options.
You don't
just
have to
because-
fuck
In
none of them.
y'all defense, y'all do look like hoe niggas.
We look
Look
like hoes.
like
Why,
Yeah,
why do,
you
why, do
for
we,
sure.
why do we look like
She
hoes?
said, y'all look
Why
like
do we
y'all look like a
hoes?
couple
I never-
thoughts.
What does a
understood.
whole
You for
nigga look
sure.
like?
You for sure. I already explained, like all of y'all.
I attract hoes too.
You attract hoes.
Yeah.
Leon attracts like good girls, but like I feel like he fucks them so crazy that they turn insane. And they just go off on the deep end. I feel like he just does some freaky Jamaican shit in the room.
Right. Especially if you
I
start
don't
talking
know.
patois, they hooked.
Oh my god.
It's so funny they do love that shit. Like that's the
They're
funniest
hooked, nigga.
thing. Yo.
Literally, I just feel like that.
I attract
Jeff
emotional
looks like
girls.
he's married. Let's just
Yeah,
say that.
Jeff
looks like
Jeff,
he's married.
Jeff
Damn,
looks
what?
like he is a wholesome man. Like
Yeah.
Jeff looks like he would take me on like 5 dates before he ever even tried to like kiss me or something.
Right.
Ooh.
I look like
Maybe
I am.
3, but
Maybe
by the 5th, he was like, and we had no sexual conversation whatsoever.
Yeah,
like,
it's all been wholesome.
it's all been wholesome as fuck. Like,
Yo, misread, but that's why I'm good with mom.
and then I was gonna say that, and I was like, my mom's gonna
Because
fucking
he's really
love
a demon.
him.
Because he's really a demon, but
That's
you
what I know.
but you don't
That's
expect
what
it from
I
him.
know.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Yup.
And I look like I only fuck with white girls.
Yes.
Right. You know how long I got that? I still get that to
Yeah.
this day.
That you
I
only
can
fuck
see
with
you
white
fucking
girls?
with a thick ass white bitch
And if
from
I-
like Tennessee or
and
something.
if I fucked with a thick ass white bitch,
She be
and,
bad.
and if I fucked with a white bitch, she was for sure thick. Don't
She
get
gotta be
it
thick.
Ass and
Has to be
titty.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. I guess you come in the room shutting it down with a thick white
Yeah,
chick.
bruh.
Yeah,
You gonna
yeah.
pull up to the cookout with a white bitch, she better be bad.
With a cocoa type.
Leon, I genuinely see you with an Asian girl.
I've been with
You
two.
been with one? Yeah.
I know we talked about that.
I've been with
But
two.
yeah, it does seem like that. Though.
I
Yeah,
prefer black women, but you know.
They're hard Asian. I don't know. They're hard
My
to bag
family-
for me.
my family
But
really thought
you
I was
attract-
gonna date white. Date
They
white
be
men.
emotional.
What kind
as hell,
of?
the
They
ones
be
that attract-
emotional. They be. They usually don't like their mothers.
Asians?
Damn, they be
never
beef
been
with their
with
mom.
Oh, you talking about white girls?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
okay.
no, no. I'm talking about
Just
just the
women
girls
in
I
general.
attract.
Oh,
in
did you?
general.
Okay, got you.
Oh,
got you.
gotcha.
I attract silly chicks. That's one thing. Like
quirky.
quirky,
Dirtbag.
silly.
Dirtbag.
Yeah, no matter
Man.
what race they are.
But I have a feeling you attract like really freaky women too.
Quirked up.
Well, one of them. Yeah.
Kinky.
Not
Like
all
kink-
of them.
like kinky, yeah.
Or closeted. Closeted.
Yeah.
Closeted
yeah,
freaks.
yeah,
Yeah, closeted
yeah,
freaks.
yeah,
Yeah.
Closeted.
Not all of them though, but one in particular that I'm thinking about. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was nasty. In circa 2016.
Bro, the ones that I attract, bro, they know what time it is, bro. Like, every so often I meet a chick and it be 4 text messages. She's ready. That's it. She's like,
Well, because she knows she came in there for.
I mean, yeah, she knows. she
certain
came in
niggas, if
there
I'm sliding them DMs, like I know
yeah.
I'm probably
Yeah,
just
yeah,
trying to fuck, see
yeah.
what it is. If it's hitting, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Right.
And see, this is the thing that niggas like me have to worry about. One, got plenty of options, right?
Yeah.
You can't take all them options. And then if you do take the option, you still have to treat it a different way.
Yeah.
If you slut her out the way she wants you to slut her out, you're only ever gonna hit it one time. You'll never hear from her again. If
Because she gonna go crazy.
no, she's gonna vanish because she did some whole shit with you, and she's gonna
In a woman's mind, if
Yeah.
we fuck the first time and you slut me out, like you go, like you give me your all, you're blocked. Because
Outta
bitch, I'm
there.
gonna be in your bushes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
wanna be in your bushes.
Exactly. You
Don't
lose
fuck me
it
like that.
You lose it forever because you hit him with it so good. So they might be ready in the first 2 to 3 DMs, but if it's something that if she look good enough where I'm like, I might want to hit that shit again.
Yeah.
She's ready to come to my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we're gonna go downtown first. We're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
So as long as we go and do a light date, whether it be lunch, and then I slay after that, now she's hooked. Now I can get it
Oh,
again.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because shows you have both. You can do both.
But she tried to treat me like just a dick.
Right.
And I refused to let her do that. Oh, you gonna get to know me a little bit, bitch. Before you get this dick. I didn't hit.
I hate, bro.
I done
Rob
hit a
did
couple
that
girls
same
with
shit to me.
You goddamn right. You ain't finna come over here and treat me like a dildo.
You're like,
Nope.
you're like, I'm not a piece of meat.
I
Facts.
told him, I was like, that's
Nope.
why I
Not.
think I liked him.
Nope.
Like, you know,
Wrong
with,
nigga.
like with
Standards.
Kai, you know, it was long distance, so it was different. You know, he
Right.
wasn't here.
Yeah.
But with Rob, I'm like, nigga, we done went out on 4 fucking dates.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in no rush.
Yeah.
We ain't did
Facts.
shit.
I'm
Facts.
in no rush.
We
with
barely
it.
kissed
Right.
at
Yeah.
this point. I'm like, damn.
Hey, you know what? Like in a couple of years ago, last decade, there was a black British chick that wrote a poem about me.
Huh?
Yeah.
It was like a sexual poem?
no, it was those days when I was doing the 1 minute things,
Yeah.
the 1 minute word of the day
Yeah,
skits
yeah.
or whatever.
DMs was jumping back then, boy.
Yeah, yeah,
DMs was jumping
It
back
was.
then for you, yo.
yeah.
Yeah.
You were popping in the literary communion.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
in 2016 the chick I was
yeah.
talking about. That's how I got her. She jumped into my DMs and she
Yeah.
was like, "You look like one hot chocolate, whatever." She said.
She
Yeah,
wrote a
Shay.
poem in the DMs too, didn't she?
Yeah.
That was the first poem she wrote.
Yeah,
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 if you
no,
got the
yeah,
lighter?
yeah. So this other one, yeah, she, I could tell she liked me, but she like used to comment on all my stuff, and then like at some point on Facebook, she was like, I can't even recite the poem, but it was she was clearly talking about
Where
me.
you going?
Did you ever see her?
No,
cute?
because she lived in Britain, and there was one time where we almost had an opportunity because she was coming to New York,
Oh man.
and at some point I think I was gonna go to New York, but it never matched up, so we just remain friends on social media or whatever.
Yo, that'd be a crazy thing to rehash that shit. That'd be a crazy reason
Yeah.
to go to the London, man.
Yeah,
Cross the pond, man.
Yeah, it had
Cross
that,
the pond.
Bullocks.
That's
Hell
crazy
yeah.
to think of.
London
Yeah.
is wild, man.
Yeah.
That accent.
Just
is
dance
what
right,
would
man.
get
Yeah,
me,
London.
yo.
Okay, I'm like I've been
Bloody
so
hell.
I was watching this video. It was these 2 dudes from London. They were talking about how crazy it is to be from North London or like South London. They act like that's 2 totally different cultures, 2
It
totally different
is.
people, right? And like the accents are completely different.
North Korea,
So
South
you gotta
Korea.
think, the whole island of the UK is like Pennsylvania size, right? Or like Tennessee size, right? Not even that big. But then you got to think there's other cities in the UK,
Yeah.
and then London's just one of them. So like this place is this big, and they're like, man, you from the north. And they're like, oh no, I don't fuck with northern girls. Like straight up, that's how they do.
Damn.
Yo, no, it
yeah,
is like that.
They be like, yo, I don't
It
fuck
is
with them
like
selfie
that.
chicks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It
don't
is
do
like
yeah.
that. Like when you're from a certain area, certain areas are for sure looked down upon.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
segregated as hell.
Yeah.
Based off of economics.
Exactly.
South, north, and south.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
like, you imagine being like, yo, I don't fuck with no South Raleigh
Because
chicks.
you remember even in Peaky Blinders, they were from Birmingham, and that was like
I still gotta watch it.
dirty niggas.
Yeah,
See,
I
that's
was
a
gonna say,
different
yeah.
city. Now, see, like now Birmingham is a different city.
Yeah, and then
But-
they got them a different.
They got the ones that
accent and
sound like
everything.
they fucking drowning.
Oh, yo, yeah, they
Yeah.
sound like
Can't
mouthful
sound
of
shit.
marbles. Yeah, there's
Mouthful
a
of
there's a
marbles.
wide range though. I would give
You know
them
that's
that.
why people in Baltimore talk like that.
What?
Do like say that do and that ooh.
Yeah,
Because
why?
the English
Why?
settled there.
It's an
Oh.
And
English.
like they ended up creating like you ain't never seen that Baltimoreese
Yeah.
shit that they like the black girl Lauren and the gut and the boon and the
Oh,
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
that
Bro.
accent.
I've heard that. Yeah.
they really talk like they can have a it's almost like pig Latin, but it's like just dysfunctional fucking
really thick.
British like
Yeah.
that's why they thought like that's why they had like that slight accent because the British invaded
Yeah.
there or whatever.
Damn.
That shit was crazy. I didn't know that. Somebody from Baltimore told me that.
You actually drank that OJ?
I did. I smashed it. It was
I ain't even
delicious.
Right. That shit is empty as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want some?
I was gonna get some before you got here, but I was like, I'm gonna
Oh,
just
you
let it
should've.
have it. I planned
Yeah,
on
shit.
it.
It's been
first.
gone for quite some time.
Yeah, I know. I just saw the way I saw the way it's laying down. I was like, that should look like it got killed.
Yeah, it was absolutely
smashed.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it should look
I
like
enjoyed it. Orange juice is too expensive, bro.
They gave it to me
Like,
for
bro,
free.
food
so
is
don't worry.
expensive. Like,
Everything is yeah.
they cut off my stamps. I was mad.
Did it?
What? After 2 years, bitch,
Hey,
you got me fucked up.
It's okay for her to
Damn.
eat this.
How dare you? Those were my pandemic
Okay for her
stamps.
to chew on this?
Hell no.
What? No, it's not.
Okay, yeah. I was like, she was just chewing on it, and I was like, is
Joker
it?
She just farted.
And she pooed it. Yeah, she
did?
did.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely
fart
just
ass.
smelled
You
a little-
farted?
I be
No,
hearing
you
it
farted.
sometimes.
For real?
I be hearing it. We be
If they're,
outside.
if they're sitting down like on the concrete, that should definitely be like.
Yeah, I've never heard it. Makes the acoustics different. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never heard an animal fart.
If the
Really?
dog is
Yeah.
if they're in
I
the
don't
sitting
think so.
position,
Yeah.
they butt just right up, hovering over the ground,
Yeah.
it'd be vibrating.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you can hear it a little bit. It'd be quiet, but it'd be like,
Right.
Nah, dogs know what they do because when they fart, they'll turn around and look at
it'd be
you.
like this.
Right.
Yeah,
There was only one time when my cat Marvel,
Shit's
like I
disgusting.
smelled something. He was sitting on the couch, and I was like, "What is
Cat
that?"
farts are
I looked
vicious.
at him, and he was just looking at me like,
Cat farts are vicious.
like, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah, that was
Farts
me,
are
nigga.
He was
different.
already looking at
Like,
me.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the wet food. That shit is different.
Oh,
They diet like
okay.
100% protein.
That
It's
makes
raw
it
like
rank.
that?
Bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit all
It's
meat.
because it's
rank.
wet. Yeah, because it's like,
It's like spoiled meat. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
that should make you throw the cat across the room for real.
Oh, I
Like,
did
bitch,
that.
you did that in
I did
front of
that,
me.
uh,
And you know cats let her put their ass in your face.
They
Like,
do.
That's true. They do. That's how
so
they
it's
show
just
they
like,
love you and
bitch,
shit.
Yeah, it's like, bitch.
Put a
I
sphincter
fling-
in
And
your
I have
face.
boy cats, so it's like,
Yeah.
don't put your fucking balls in my face, nigga.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, yo, because you know that's how they spray too. They leg.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
or like Luna
Mark their
when she
territory.
be
Yeah.
in heat, like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you pet her, she
man.
toot that
Yeah,
little
oh,
ass
yeah,
up.
they stay throwing it back.
They get
to somebody.
aroused.
Yeah,
almost.
and we'll throw it back.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom was like, that's when she watching you twerk in the mirror all damn day. No, she did. Like, sometimes me and Luna, I used to be like, Luna, come on, twerk with mommy. She
Cat come
crazy.
throw it back.
literally.
Two
the cat
sets of
throw it
pussies.
back.
chill out.
Two pussies.
Two pussies twerking.
That's funny as hell.
So they give it up way too easy, yo.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
I once flung a cat into the snow, like when I was like 16. I was like
Like
a
a
frisbee,
discus?
like a frisbee. Yeah.
Oh damn.
And the cat never came back.
Thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. We need you to make it to 8. So make sure you hit the like, follow, share, subscribe button. Do they have those up there?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Have it all.